What's going on, everybody? It's Rick from Worms with Rick. Getting a chance to check out the VermiHut Plus. Here's the corn on the cob from the last feeding. Let's see. Okay. It's kind of hollowed out. Looks like there's a little bit of castings in there. I'll put this to the side. Let's see if we see anything else going on. Bunch of worms. Really getting into these corners. Okay. I'm definitely adding some more bedding to this level, and maybe in the next feeding or two this is going to be dropping down to the middle level to let them finish off the bedding. That's good, and then I'll add some of this after I get the feeding in here. So the cobs are going back in. I have 2 frozen pieces of zucchini. With digging in the corners, the casting's really stuck on my glove. Okay, there's 2 nice big handfuls of the pulp, and I'm gonna wipe my fingers off with just a little bit more bedding. Okay, very happy with how this is looking. The worms are doing a great job turning the bedding and the food scraps into castings. To the feeding area, I like to add a little bit of ground up eggshell. This has multiple purposes. For my worm bin, it helps to buffer the pH, so if the bin starts getting too acidic based on foods that are going in, this can go ahead and actually bring it back closer to neutral. This acts as a grit for the worms as they go ahead and uptake the small little pieces of the grit and squirm around. That helps to digest the food, and also to help release calcium into the garden and the vermicompost. It needs to be processed. Just a plain eggshell is not going to really do anything. It takes the microbes to actually break down the shell to make the calcium that's in the eggshells bioavailable for the plants. So going through the worm's intestines, that helps to break down with the biology to make this a usable, essentially, fertilizer. So very happy. Like I said, anytime I do a feeding, I always try to cover with castings. And with doing that, that opened up a few extra spots where I can add some more bedding. So, very happy with how this bin's looking right now. So, to the top of this, I'm going to add a little bit of worm chow. Where down below, those food scraps need some of that microbial life to break it down. As the worms squirm around, they can actually eat this right now, and this is actually available for the worms instantaneously. I see this one poor guy. I'm going to bury him down a little bit because he got some of the worm chow on him. Let me clean off my hands again real quick before I let you go. I definitely want to thank all the new subscribers. It's going really good. I've had quite a few questions, which is great, that I've been answering. If I do get some other questions, I can try to do a video on to help explain anything. So if you guys do have any questions, make sure you keep dropping them down in the comments. I really do appreciate it, and I like trying to help everybody out. Make sure you're subscribed so you can follow along the different bins that I have. And thanks for coming along, checking out the video. Everybody have a great day.